You're listening to One Body, where we talk about health, science, and medicine. I'm Kruesi.
I'm Eden.
We're trying to have a good time.
We're not trying to waste your time.
All right, let's get into it. Today, we're talking about sleep. SLEEP, in case you needed it spelled out. Yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to talk about benefits of sleep and how you can get better sleep, like sleep hygiene. So that's what we'll be chatting about.
Also, did you notice our mics? Our cool mics?
New mics!
And the headsets.
2026!
We made a lot of money on the podcast.
Yeah, we
this past
rolled
year
in the dough in 2025.
We wanted to level up our gear and just keep making money.
We didn't even need to have, what is it called? Commercials?
Well, yeah, like our ad people.
Ads, yeah.
I don't know. They couldn't afford us.
Our team was just like, y'all don't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, you're set. We could honestly quit now and we would be set for life.
This is our bonus episode, just to be nice.
It's because our listeners just like really want us here.
The comments go crazy.
Yeah.
The shares.
Yeah.
Thanks guys.
We're pretty viral. Anyway, it is 2026. What are your current fixations of this year?
Current fixations. Let's see. I need to keep fixating. Like I have a few good ones, but I need to fixate some more, I think. Paint by numbers is
so good.
So good.
Yeah.
It is truly one of my tried and true hobbies.
That's great.
I don't really have I don't have a lot of hobbies, and I've worked hard to find some, and I think paint by numbers is one of them. It's something I can do by myself. It's mindless enough because they're literally telling me how to be creative, but I also can act like I'm doing something artistic. I'll listen to a podcast or watch a show or just kind of zen out and do my paint by numbers.
What podcast do you listen to?
TTP, baby. That's the point.
They're so good.
They're so awesome.
They're so fun and wholesome. Love them.
And we're like OG listeners.
Yeah,
I followed them for a long time. So
yeah.
I like that. I also listen to What We Said sometimes. Honestly,
I know. I don't really
want to shout
the
them out
vibe.
anymore. Yeah.
I mean, they're great.
BEMA podcast. I think I've said that before. BEMA. Super wonderful, awesome.
Bible knowledge.
Yes. So cool. Paint by numbers. Pilates, I'm fixating on because I kind of have to. I'm trying to win that free sweatshirt.
Okay, it is 31 workouts in January.
No,
Oh.
26.
Oh.
There's 26 classes offered, or 27 days where they are like
Classes
open
are
and have classes. So you have to get 26 of those. I'm on 15.
I mean, you're crushing.
What day?
Today's the 17th, so you can't really miss more, but...
Okay. Wait. Okay.
That swallow was crazy.
I tried to make it an audible swallow, but it kind of came across strange. So I've been Pilating.
Have you been sore? Every time you post your day, I'm like, whoa.
Thanks. It's a flex.
But you're not sore.
I also don't post on Instagram until now, and it's just me working out every day. It's such an annoying 2026.
Yeah.
Like, new year, new me.
Yeah.
It's just for the challenge.
Has your body changed? It's only been 2 weeks.
Well, I usually go anyway. It's just I'm posting
more
about it, so it's annoying. But I do kind of want to get into more strength, like weightlifting.
Yeah.
So I might fixate on that here soon. And I had another one in mind. Fixating on, MasterChef. Oh my gosh. MasterChef
What
with
is that?
Gordon Ramsay. I think I've cried every single episode.
Aww.
It's just, I love Gordon Ramsay. Like, he is a current fixation. I've always loved him. I think he's an amazing chef, amazing dad, amazing person.
Aww.
I really think he's
I need to watch it.
Awesome. But it's these people that are so passionate about cooking, and it's their like life's dream. It's these like 70-year-olds to 16-year-olds, and seeing them try so hard and work together and be, I don't know, it feels like their like inner child, like their little kid self is so proud and so happy to be there.
Okay, fun. Yeah. I need a new wholesome show. So
it's so good. Okay. And it's a cooking show. So it's a very different like pace than reality TV or
Are they 30-minute episodes?
Yeah, 30 to 40. It's on Hulu, and if you do not have Hulu Premium, it's not worth watching. because there are crazy ads.
Yeah, they're like 3
a crazy
minutes.
amount of ads.
Yeah.
If you don't have. So I actually would not watch it if you don't have.
I think we do.
Premium.
We pay for every.
Yeah, same.
We pay. This is not up to me. This is my husband. We have like Netflix, Hulu, Peacock, Amazon,
YouTube TV. I
YouTube
bet,
TV.
which is crazy expensive.
Yeah, I'm like, what? I don't even watch TV. Like, what are we doing? Anyway,
you have the option.
We have plenty of options. Okay, those are your fixations.
Yeah, what are yours?
I am loving, I talked about this on our acne podcast. It's a bit controversial because they do use beef tallow products, but I'm loving my Primally Pure skin stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's so natural and I just feel so good about it. I'm like, oh, my skin is like soaking it up. I am kind of trying to monitor my skin though to make sure the tallow is not causing any breakouts because since I'm pregnant,
but it's been
my
a while.
Skin is, my skin only like in the past couple weeks because I've noticed some spots. So I think it's more like my hormones.
Yes.
But anyway, I have their antioxidant balm, which has some compound that's way more potent than vitamin C. And then I use a plumping balm that you can use when you're pregnant because it has bucatiol, like the retinol alternative. That's safe. And jojoba.
Jojoba oil.
That vitamin emu oil, don't know what that is. It has a bunch of stuff. Anyway, I'm really liking that. It's like kind of become like a nice ritual because I'll kind of massage my face. I've gotten into like some facial massage, and then I broke my gua sha the other day. It shattered.
Don't need it. Unnecessary.
Well, I got a new one because I think it's fun. It like makes me do it. My gua sha, and so that's been fun.
That's actually the best when you find a skincare.
Yeah.
Like it makes your routine so fun.
Yeah.
And when it works, that's what I need. That's what I need.
The thing that I would love to figure out is some like wrinkle prevention. I've been putting, like face taping. I'm like
frownies.
Yeah, I'm like, I actually bought frownies one time. They smell so bad.
Oh.
So I couldn't even use them. I threw them away or returned them. I bought like some, it's not even face tape. I think it's like 3M tape, like medical or something. I just like have a square I cut and I just like put it on my forehead at night. And don't know if it's helping, but it makes me, I think sometimes I will scrunch my forehead or my 11s at night when I sleep because I'm like dreaming or something. So I wake up and I feel like I notice it more. So I've been doing that. But I'm like, ugh, nothing works like Botox. But I'm like.
You've never had?
I have had it once.
Where?
And it was so, so, so good.
In your forehead?
Forehead, 11s, what are these called?
I don't know. But
crow lines?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so good. But like, it's a toxin and I don't love that. So, and you can't do it when you're pregnant or breastfeeding. So anyway, that is something I need to keep looking into.
Kegel cream.
Kegel cream?
You haven't tried it yet.
What is that?
Oh. What are Kegels? I think hemorrhoid.
Hemorrhoid. You meant to say hemorrhoid cream.
What are Kegels? Kegel cream? Kegels are like your vagina muscles.
Yeah, like when you like engage your pelvic floor.
I'm like, you're not using Kegel cream?
What is that? How do you even get to your Kegel? Don't even know. Okay. Other fixations. I'm loving matcha. I buy. I haven't found like the brand I love, but I just buy. I think it's called Mighty Matcha from Whole Foods. Loving it. I put like some vanilla paste and maple syrup, 100% pure maple syrup.
Wow.
Dark is better than light. And I put one other thing in it. I don't do cinnamon. I do whole milk. Maybe that's it. It's delicious.
Is it like ceremonial grade? Do you whisk it?
I don't. No haters come after me. I use my like electric, blender. Fun. No, I think it's actually like degrading the matcha. I think it's bad. But it still tastes good.
There's a new matcha spot in Chattanooga. It's really vibey.
What's it
It's
called?
like a tea place. It's called the Understory Tea House.
Ooh,
it's really fun.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, that's a goal for this year is to get an actual like matcha whisk and do it better. I think that's everything. How about
Your
goals?
books. You've been
I've been
fixating
loving
on your
reading.
books.
Yeah, ACOTAR and anything like fantasy and fiction I've been loving. Any 2026 goals do you do, like resolutions?
I do like to journal and reflect and kind of like think ahead. Not so much goals, but I almost like to plan out my year. Or like I usually write out all of the months. And if I know I already have something planned or something, even like Galentine's or like that's February, March is this, May is whatever.
Something to look forward to.
Yeah. So I don't really have a bunch of resolutions. Get stronger, like maybe do some weights or feel more comfortable going into a gym and maybe even working out with Richmond. I think that'd be really fun. We used to do that when we were dating.
That is fun.
And it was a good vibe.
Yeah.
I want to get a better like skincare. I feel so over all of my makeup, all of my skincare, and my skin is finally in a good place and I want to maintain it. And yeah.
I love Ilia.
You do?
Ilia, and I know like Nina loves Merit makeup.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're both like
I need to try your
ingredients.
skin tint.
Yeah.
I just want something that's so light
Mine's
and
like
glowy.
buttery.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I had something else. Oh,
your house.
Feng Shui. Surely you guys know what Feng Shui is. Kruesi didn't know what that is. I think that's a very obvious
Feng Shui.
thing. Feng Shui can go a long way. That's my thing. I've been saying that. It's my 2026 motto. Feng Shui can go a long way. And that could mean anything, like kind of feng shuiing your car, feng shuiing your workspace, anything to make it cozy, clean, the vibes you want. Adding a little lamp. Like I added a little touch, like no plug, plugless, cordless lamp in my bathroom.
So good.
And like my mornings are so awesome.
Oh, I should do that.
So little things like that. I'm really kind of over all of our furniture and there's no sort of design in our house.
Yeah.
So I'm wanting to feng shui.
What's like your ideal vibe? Do you like
warm,
farmhouse?
earthy, cozy? I think I was farmhouse. I don't know the difference between cottage and farmhouse, but maybe somewhere there. But I think I really like the Scandinavian, like lots of wood and like warm tones.
Clean lines.
Yes. But I think I just want to have a place that I get really excited to invite people into. I've said this literally 1,000 times and never done anything about it. But
it's New Year.
Like a living room and a dining room that I can host people in.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Mine, I did not set resolutions or goals because I'm just like trying to have a baby.
Yeah, that's your goal.
I'm like not thinking about it. I'm not trying to better myself in any other way. But there are some things that could be fun to get into. One is the matcha. So I want to do that. Oh gosh, now I'm blanking on everything I wanted to do this year. What do I hope?
Hair.
Oh yeah, I was telling Eden, like, I don't know. Whenever I watch back these videos of me, I'm always like, why is my hair so bad? Why is it so bad? And I have like some grays coming in and it's a little frizzy. And then, you know, after postpartum, hair is like sprouting everywhere. And so I want to do some research and find products that really help to like smooth my hair and just give me a good texture and like learn how to style it better. So if anyone has recommendations, please throw them out there. I also have never really wanted to spend a ton of money on hair products. Like I used to buy Olaplex shampoo. It's $100 for a bottle. And I'm like, I didn't notice the difference.
Do you get nice haircuts?
No.
Like, wait, where do you go?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's nice.
You're not going to like Great Clips.
No. I go to like a stylist, but they don't do anything. I just tell them to cut it.
Okay.
I don't know. I just need to get more creative with my hair and enjoy it.
I think hair can go a long way. Honestly,
I think so.
When I blow out my hair, like I think
confidence.
My hair being done versus makeup
is
actually makes me more confident.
Because like probably 6 out of 7 days it's in a clip.
Yes.
And I just am like, it's
mine's
blah.
in like
it's just in the way.
Ponytail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like New Girl when they get their blowouts and they're like, watch out for a girl to blow out. The confidence is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So hair, matcha, have a baby.
All the important things.
All the important things. Yeah, it's going to be a good year. I'm excited. How's your sleep currently? Like, would you say rated out of 0 to 10? How are you doing?
8.5.
Not bad.
I think my sleep, like, it is a gift.
That's awesome.
I was going to say a flex, and then I switched it up last minute. Like, I am so blessed.
It's a
Blessed and
blessing
highly
from
favored.
the Lord.
No, I sleep really well. Like, I have
Always.
like, if I'm anxious, I won't sleep great. I'll have a hard time falling asleep if I'm on my period. I get like real hot flashes, and I'm like night sweats. I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I don't sleep. But like, so I have things like it's very circumstantial when I don't sleep well.
Yeah.
But I can really count on a good night's sleep most of the time. And my husband has never had a good day of sleep in his whole life.
No.
And
so it really shows the difference.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's something I take for granted, or I used to take for granted so much.
Yeah.
I usually wake up with like some weird aches or something. Like, I sleep strangely, I know that.
Yeah.
But I think the quality of my sleep is pretty good.
Do you sleep like you go to bed and then you don't wake up until the morning usually?
No, I'll toss and turn a little bit, but there's like something tickling my nose. My own hair. I don't have to like get up, really.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And you sleep how many hours a night?
I try to get 8. I'm usually like 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
Or like that's what my alarm is for.
Okay. That's pretty good.
You're pregnant, so it's tough.
Yeah, my sleep's very broken up right now. But when I am sleeping, I'm sleeping really well, and I'm sleeping like 9 hours a night.
Nice.
Yeah, because
Wait, when do you go to bed and when do you wake up?
8:30 or 9.
No.
And I wake up when Palmer wakes up. Like, I just let her wake me up.
Which is
like 7 or 7:30.
nice.
It's crazy.
Wait,
but I just need it right now. I'm like a zombie.
So when does Ethan go to bed?
He goes to bed he probably gets in bed like an hour after me.
Okay.
And
You're already asleep.
I'll like read and then fall asleep, and he'll get up there maybe 30 minutes later.
Okay.
And then he gets up to work out and stuff.
Okay.
And I just stay in bed. It's lovely. But yes, today we're talking about sleep, because sleep is so important. It's one of the like pillars of health. You know, we've all heard it before, but I wanted to get into some of the details of benefits of sleep, and then what's recommended as far as like how much you should be sleeping, and then some sleep hygiene stuff to help anybody who may be struggling with their sleep. So, benefits of sleep. This is like the coolest thing about sleep to me. Obviously, it's restorative. We need rest. Like, we would die if we didn't sleep.
Isn't it like 5 days?
I actually think it's longer. I think someone's gone like 2 weeks.
Oh.
Don't quote me. But I think like
You would die if you don't sleep.
you will eventually die and cease to exist. So, but the coolest thing to me is that sleep facilitates DNA repair. So, you know, the genetic makeup of your cells, it will repair it in the neurons and other tissues. So throughout your day, you have a lot of DNA damage that happens, and that's from like our environment. Toxins we come in play with, like stress. Yeah, like you've heard of oxidative stress, could wreak havoc. That's from like anything you come in contact with in the day. And that's not unnatural. I will say, I think all the like chemicals and toxins we're exposed to, you know, in modern days, probably more than what our body was initially designed for. And that's why there's a lot of sickness and like chronic disease and cancer and things like that. But we're designed to sleep at night, and that sleep is kind of like clearing out some of that damage. Autophagy is getting rid of damaged cells and all of that. So very important for that reason. Good sleep quality is associated with a lower risk of dementia and cancer. So like, obviously.
Because it's like restoring you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you have poor sleep, then you get DNA damage over time, and then it promotes neuroinflammation. So that can lead to the dementia risk. And then some studies, I will say they're kind of poor quality. It's kind of like hard to study, but poor sleep is also shown to increase your cancer risk. Not to scare anyone, because like anything can increase your cancer risk, but it's because it causes circadian disruption, immune dysfunction, and metabolic dysfunction. And all of those things are kind of thought to be a part of what causes dysregulated cells in the body to then wreak havoc and start growing into a cancer. So very important. These are the recommendations on how much sleep you should get. So adults, according to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, should be getting 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night for optimal health. So you're doing that. Anything below or above that for an extended amount of time is not ideal. I will say, like, when you're pregnant, all bets are off. Sleep as much as you can.
Why is a longer duration of sleep not recommended?
I don't know like the technical reasons why, but I think it's just like you don't need it, and it can end up kind of making your body think that you need like more kind of like sleep. And
I mean, anytime I sleep 10 hours, because I can, depending on the day, I wake up and I'm like, I
feel weird.
Like, I feel so
it's almost
off.
like you've hibernated.
Or like more tired. Did you see any differences for men and women? I've seen some of that.
Yeah,
I don't know.
women like very slightly should be more on the 8 hours. Okay. Men can easily be on the 7 hours. Yeah. And then I do think it changes like depending on how much stress you're undertaking and your current life circumstances. Like you might need a little bit more, or sometimes you might be able to go with a little bit less. I will say when people are like, I just run on no sleep, I don't need it, and they sleep like 5 hours, it's just not true. Like your body's probably not. Or
our bodies are resilient, so you're probably doing fine, but in the long run, probably not great.
Yes, they're resilient to a point. Yeah. And then something will happen. So less than 7 hours is associated with obesity, diabetes, high blood pressure, coronary artery disease, which can cause a heart attack, stroke, and then all-cause mortality. So just like death. And then this is what is fascinating to me. So lack of sleep increases your appetite, and it increases weight gain from hormonal changes that occur with sleep deprivation.
Whoa.
So you get increased ghrelin levels, which is the hunger hormone, decreased leptin concentration. Leptin is the satiety or like fullness hormone. And then increased evening cortisol, which promotes hunger and appetite. Crazy. So if you've ever had like a really bad night of sleep, I don't know if you've noticed, the next day I am just so hungry. I'm insatiable and I'm craving like carbs and sugar and stuff. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then brain imaging will show that sleep loss selectively upregulates the brain reward circuits that respond to food cues. So like areas of the brain involved in food reward and appetite control. So really like energy dense, carb, sugar rich foods will look more attractive, and like emotional eating is more common when you're sleep deprived. So fascinating. And then the timing of the sleep loss matters. So it's more important to like losing sleep in the second half of the night is worse as far as the like increasing ghrelin levels.
Okay.
But don't lose sleep if you can avoid it ever. Just try to get good sleep. So that is the sleep duration and why that's important. And then there's sleep quality. So this is like how efficient your sleep is. Sleep latency is how long it's taking you to actually fall asleep, which is a big pain point for a lot of people. Nighttime awakenings, how many times you're getting up, and then just your subjective satisfaction with how good your sleep is. So that's all sleep quality. Poor quality is associated with all kinds of bad health outcomes like heart disease, metabolic disorders, mental health issues, depression, anxiety, even when the duration is adequate. So like, let's say you're sleeping 8 hours, but the quality is so bad, you're getting up every couple hours.
And I feel like you've had those sleeps where you wake up and you're like, that was not, like, I did not feel rested. Yeah.
So over time, that's no bueno. Okay, so we've talked about why it's important, scary stuff if you don't get it. Let's talk about actual like interventions for improving your sleep. So most importantly is going to be lifestyle. So good sleep hygiene. We've all heard this before, but I wanted to just break down like recommendations on what you should do. And I feel like I'm a stickler about sleep hygiene because like my husband doesn't have a great, like he doesn't sleep that well. And he also doesn't have good sleep hygiene. So I'm always like, why don't we fix the sleep hygiene? And that has to be fixed before we know if you're just like bad at sleeping, you know? Yeah, I'm like really a mom about it though. And I think it's
because it's like if he doesn't care.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, don't you care? Okay, important to have a consistent sleep-wake cycle. So go to bed around the same time and wake up around the same time. And sleep experts say even on weekends.
Oh, see, that's what gets me.
I know. But also enjoy your life. If you need to sleep in, if you need to stay up a little late to hang out with a friend, that's also
Yeah.
good for your health. So like,
but it does. My weekends, I feel so strange because I'm off my sleep schedule.
I know.
I'm like, then it hits Monday. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
here we
get
go
back
again.
into
Yeah,
it. Yeah,
it's not.
but you keep a consistent. Like
I'm
you're going to bed at the same
so consistent during the week,
Yeah.
and then I totally disrupt it over the weekends.
Yeah,
and it's just a dumb cycle. But
I will say having a kid fixes that because you have to get up at the same time every day. Like they have the exact same schedule usually, so there's no question. Yeah, so that's really important just for like training your brain and your circadian rhythms. And then having a regular bedtime routine. So it doesn't really matter what it looks like, but it's recommended to start winding down 1 to 2 hours before you actually want to fall asleep.
Oh, wow.
Don't do anything stimulating or don't exert yourself too much for those hours before. And then you want to optimize your sleep environment. So having a dark and cool and quiet bedroom is very important. Some people like a sound machine. Some people like blackout curtains. A fan, whatever. I like to keep it at like 68 degrees. Like I like it cold. I sleep so much better that way. I'm less restless. And then a lot of people will say like only use the bedroom for sleep and sex. Like don't be watching TV in there. I read in bed and I think that's helpful. But
or like don't do homework in bed. Don't work
other
in
activities.
bed. Yeah.
Yes. I think that's really important. Again, it's just like training your brain. Like this is where I sleep. And then you want to avoid caffeine after midday. And definitely after 4 p.m. No caffeine. And that includes, unfortunately, like dark chocolate. Which I still eat dark chocolate.
Like 10:45 dark chocolate.
I know, right? I like get in bed with dark chocolate. No, but if you're noticing your sleep is bad, maybe don't eat dark chocolate or like hot cocoa or something. And then you want to limit alcohol 3 to 4 hours before bedtime, which is really hard if you're like going out or hanging out with friends.
Why is that?
It has some substance or chemical that get metabolized. I think I may be off on this, but around like 4 to 6 hours later, and it wakes you up. So your sleep is just
I feel like
restless.
that is what happens.
Yeah. And also,
I always think I just have to pee or something, but maybe it's the...
I've heard it's
both.
It's whatever that metabolic thing is. And then also like you're not actually sleeping well when you're a little drunk. You're
just, like unwell.
You're a little like sedated, but you're not actually in restful sleep.
Oh man.
Yeah. So, and then avoid nicotine in the evenings. You want to avoid drinking a lot of fluids at night because then you'll be up peeing all night. You don't want to be snacking or eating late at night, especially like sugary or high carb foods.
Because you're turning systems on when you do that.
Yeah, that's giving you energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your brain. So then your brain's going to be like, and it's not good for your metabolic health either. So whichever one makes you not do it, focus on sleep or metabolism. You want to minimize light exposure before bed. So no screens. And this is where I'm such a mom. I'm like, the phone should be plugged in the bathroom, not in the bedroom.
Is it? Are you doing that?
Yes, but just one other person is not. And so with this, I'm still exposed to the screen all the time.
You don't have a sleep mask? You should get a sleep mask.
But I'm so psychotic that I can still
honestly,
feel
I
the
know.
phone.
I know.
feel
You know.
it.
I don't think that's crazy. I think I 100% know.
I feel it. I feel the scroll happening, and I'm like,
yep. Yeah. Richmond literally gets under the covers and like turns it all
but
the way down.
Then
I'm
it's
like, I know.
And then they're like fidgeting, and I'm like, stop fidgeting. Or their arm is like twitching because they're scrolling.
You can feel their fingers scrolling.
Yeah, I'm like, me and phones are like not.
That's good. I'm more
enemies.
lax than that. I love a little doom scroll pre-bed, but I'm trying. That's what my Kindle's coming in for.
Good.
It's gonna replace it.
That's great. I think that's a great call. And then avoid blue light or artificial light because it suppresses melatonin production. And then your circadian rhythm will be disrupted. And then you should dim your lights several hours before bed.
You said that was crazy.
Dim your lights several hours before bed.
There you go. Something was off.
Something was off.
It was like 7 hours before bed.
And then go to sleep. And you can wear blue light blocking glasses if you like have to look at a screen. Some people say, what's the warm version? Like non-LED lights?
I know what you're saying.
Whatever. Warm light bulbs
toned
are better.
Because a lot of people will take melatonin and then be on a screen. And so it's like you took melatonin, but you're also blocking it. So it's kind of
exactly counteracting. Another important sleep hygiene thing is avoiding napping. If you're having a hard time sleeping at night, napping, especially like longer or later in the evening, will disrupt your nighttime sleep, which makes sense. So I think it's naps that are less than 7 hours before bed are associated with poor nighttime sleep. So that would mean like you should be done napping if you go to bed around 10 by 3 p.m. at the latest. And then if the nap is over an hour long, that's also not great. But some people swear by napping, so I'm not going to say like
I love
nap.
a 25-minute nap.
That's a perfect.
I set my alarm for 30 because it takes me a few minutes to get to sleep, and then like 25 is golden.
Yeah.
Longer than that, it's like the like whoosh,
you feel groggy.
Whoosh. Yeah, you're like in a wave cycle of snoozing.
Yeah, and it's kind of nice on like a Saturday or Sunday. Yeah. And then regular exercise is really helpful. You just want to not really be exercising later in the evening. Stress management like yoga, breath work, meditation, really good. And then light therapy, you've talked about this, like getting morning sunlight just to like set your circadian rhythm. Yeah, is good. And then trying to avoid mouth breathing because when you breathe through your mouth, you don't get into as deep of sleep. So some people like mouth taping. If you snore, you're mouth breathing. So those are all sleep hygiene things. If you are struggling to sleep and you've like crushed all of that, then you could consider supplements. I feel like supplements aren't that effective, but there's always like, there's a little benefit and then there's always the placebo effect where it's like, it is nice sometimes to just have something to take and be like, this will help me, you know.
Well, and it's short term. If you took it for 3 months, your body's going to get used to it.
Yes. So. Yeah. But if you need it short term, sure, go for it. So, you know, we all know melatonin. It's actually not like in studies been found to be that helpful. Oh. Yeah, I know. But some people swear by it. L-theanine is another one that's in a lot of like sleep supplements. That one can decrease sleep latency by 24 minutes. And then it improves your total sleep time by 22 minutes and your efficiency by 2.4%. So like marginal, but still there.
But 24 minutes of not being able to fall asleep feels like hours.
Forever.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's important.
It's enough for you to get up or get on your phone or do something that's not helpful.
And get anxious about it. Omega-3 fatty acids can improve your sleep quality. Valerian root, also, I've never really heard of people taking that, but that's one that came up. GABA, glycine, ashwagandha is an adaptogen. Tart cherry juice, I feel like a lot of people on social media talk about that, but it has like a natural melatonin and phytonutrients that can be helpful. But that does have sugar, so it's like...
And it's like a drink before bed.
Yeah.
I don't pee that out quick.
I wouldn't, but some people like it. Okay, and then medications are going to be reserved for like really bad insomnia. They have to be short term. They do come with risks and side effects. So I don't think it's not the best route, but if you need it short term, like because sleep is so important, then you might consider it. The thing about them is you're not going to get as good quality of sleep, but it will help you fall asleep. It will kind of like sedate you and make you tired. So the really intense ones are benzodiazepines. So that's like Zolpidem, Ambien. Those are really intense. And again, short-term only. And then there's one called Suvorexant and Doxepin. So hopefully you don't have to be on those. But if you really need something, then your provider can prescribe you something. And then cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia is like something you can do with your therapist or counselor. And it's
cool.
Effective. Yeah.
Could those medications be like a bridge if you're really having a hard time getting a routine?
Yeah.
Maybe that could get your routine down and then you maintain that moving forward.
Yeah. Same with supplements. Like I think for most of them, you would get some sort of tolerance to them over time and they wouldn't work as well. But yeah, if you need it.
Yeah. I will say I have heard so many people talking about Lemmy Sleep.
Okay.
The Kardashian.
What's
her name? Kourtney Kardashian's brand. It's magnesium and melatonin. And apparently they work very well.
Oh, I forgot magnesium. Yeah.
Oh, I was curious. L-theanine is not a
no, but it's a lot of times with that. Yeah.
I did it was called like Moon Juice or something, and it was L-theanine and magnesium, and that really worked. But I have never tried the Let Me Sleep, but I've heard enough people say that aren't being paid to say
Yeah.
that it really does work.
Okay.
It works so well that there's also a Let Me Wake Up or something like that. I don't think
Reverse.
that's what it's called, but it's like a way to, yeah.
Funny.
So if that is maybe more natural, or you could just take a melatonin and a magnesium.
Yeah, but if it's like a cute gummy or something, that's fun. Yeah. Okay, cool. We'll maybe try that. I might try that. I mean, I'm not having trouble falling asleep, but down the line, I might try that. Anything else about sleep?
No.
I think that was all we needed. Just an encouragement. It should be a priority, like nutrition and exercise and stress management. Sleep is like way up there.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I have to choose sleep or exercise for my overall health, I'm going to choose sleep. Like in a day. If it's like I need to sleep in to get 8 hours, or I want to wake up and like do this hard workout, I'm going to choose sleep.
Because you feel like it's that important to your health.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think sometimes we over-exercise as women in America. You really only need like 3 or 4 exercise, like days of an actual workout. Other days, just be active, you know?
Okay.
Sleep's got to be important. So, okay.
I'm like,
that's all I know. I'm like,
anyway.
And let's go to bed.
Let's take a little cat nap.
Okay. Thank you for listening.
Bye.